Hello everyone, welcome back to Shores of Hazeron, and we're working on our hydroelectric plant here, which will give us electricity. Yay! And I'm about done with it, so... Alright, it's finally done. Now let's see. It should be done, so... Water in the environment, we have that. Let's go ahead and get this thing working. And this will be plenty to power up the city for now. I might make a couple more just in case. Now let's take a look back at the town and see if it's lighting up. Oh yes, yes it is. Just look at that. That's great. You can definitely tell a difference. If you look at the area here, you can see that it's night now, and we can actually see clearly. If we were to look a little bit away from the town, you would see just how pitch black it is, as the power of electricity only goes so far away from the town. So yeah, we have electricity now, which is good. So now what we're going to work on getting is a space rocket. That's our next objective. So we are going to begin our work on making that happen. Which it will be a while before it happens, but that's fine. You can make apartments or condos or whatever it is, but I actually prefer the actual houses, because if you use apartments, your people will get tired of living in them, and you'll get a possible negative point if you have too many. So it's better just to stick with the houses, even though the other two choices can fit more people. Alright, what else is there to talk about? I think I will make another electricity plant here. How about another one? Should I make another one? Yeah, I'll go ahead and do it. And I'm not gonna bother making these. I'm gonna let my citizens take care of that. It'll be a while before they're up and running though then. Which is fine with me, since we only need one working hydroelectric plant at the moment. But it's always good to have backup electricity, as you can run out of electricity. Alright. This uses never mind. It makes electronic parts. I thought it used it, but no, it doesn't. Electronic parts are going to be something that we're going to need pretty much for everything else. And I do believe we need plastic to make the electronic parts. We'll see if I'm correct once we build this place. 130 stone isn't that bad. At this point, I should have a bit of stone stacked up in back use. At least I assume so, since I haven't really been using that much. It rains so often, and I don't know why. If I had bothered with a farm, I'd be able to get vegetables and such pretty easily, since it rains so much. Seriously, it stopped raining, and then it started raining again. I swear that's what happened. I wish I could fix the slight lag to this, though. Have a bit of slowdown. Alright, well, I apparently do not need plastic for this. I need metal. No, wait, yes I do. I need plastic for it. I need crystals, metal, minerals, I think that is, and plastic. Out of all those things, plastic is going to be the thing that's going to take the longest to make, because that's where the oil comes in. You need oil to make petrochemicals, and I believe petrochemicals will then make plastic. When I first played this, I did not have oil. So I basically got to this point and had no idea what I was supposed to do, because I didn't even know oil existed, and I'm wondering, how do I make plastic? And eventually I found a spot that had actual oil on it, and I had to build a huge road up to that one spot, which it was in the polar ice cap, I guess. They're at the top and bottom of the planet. So I was actually pretty close to one of those points. I think it was the top. There's no real point in going up to the ice caps, because it's not a very good place to make stuff unless you absolutely have to, like I did. And the only thing that's worth getting object-wise is there's actually ice on the polar ice caps that work a lot like water does. In fact, I believe a water treatment plant converts ice into water, I think. But there's no real point in it, because you can just make a well and make water that way. Okay, they want quite a bit of stuff. Every once in a while your people want something, so you kind of want to make sure you take care of that for them, so that they'll be happy people. Because if you start losing morale, people will leave, and you don't want people to leave. Because if everybody leaves, you're stuck like you were in the beginning of the game, and that's not good. That's not good at all. Alright. What are we making? Oh yeah, grocery. I'm just making this, like I said, because my people want it. They want quite a bit of stuff. Really, everything in the slot category that has the icon of gold in it for construction, you're going to have to at least make one of each. So you might as well just do that. Because they will ask for one of each of those things, starting with the first one, then the second one, then the third one. So and so on that list. I believe it goes just like that. I don't know what they would buy in a grocery. The only thing that we have to eat is fish. Must be some sort of fish market then. I would guess so anyhow. I mean, what else could it be? That's a very interesting question now that I think about it. You really don't think about these things, do you? I mean, I don't know what really people are thinking while they're sitting here building countless things in order to be able to travel into space, but I usually just think of useless things like that. Now, do you see here how dark it is that I'm heading towards? This is where there's no electricity at all. This is literally the threshold of no electricity. Now, there can be electricity lighting up the area if we build something over here. But what I'm trying to explain is that electricity from the buildings around only extends so far, and then when they don't extend any longer, you'll end up with these pitch black areas over here, where electricity never comes over here, because there's nothing built over here. I'm glad I noticed my hunger meter, that's for sure. Anyways, there's some crystal over here. That's something that we need to get. So let's go ahead and get it. Alright. I don't know if there's a road underneath me or not. It'd be nice if there was. But like I said, this area is pitch black, so I don't have much of knowing what's going on. Yeah, there must be a road here. Good, I planned this out. Now, since I made this mine and started construction on it, this area lighted up because there's now a building here, which is the mine. The mine counts as a building. The roads by themselves do not count as buildings, so they don't show any effects of electricity. Alright, what else is there to do? Now that we have the crystals, we have everything that we need besides plastic to begin making electronic parts. I want to also finish up what my people want from me. As, like I said, I don't want to low morale and cause people to leave. Now, with some of these things, it can get kind of tricky. I think the one that will have the most problem with is the casino. I believe the casino is the one that is the most picky about materials needed to make. And you'll see that when we get to it, which shouldn't be too much longer into the future, as I'm sure if they haven't requested a casino already, then they will soon. Universities are pretty easy though. Universities will also make crew members such as officers later on for space travel. I don't think they will unless you have actual space travel available or not. I don't know. I honestly don't know the answer to that question if they create officers or not if you don't even have space travel yet. Alright. That should be good. What else is there I can use? We want to get radioactives. I don't remember if I put a mine down for radioactives yet. We can't get radioactives yet because I don't believe we're making the tool needed to get them. You need tongs in order to get radioactive material. All these shops on this tab you'll pretty much need as well. Except for the water treatment plant. You don't need that unless you have ice, I believe. And seeing as this planet already has plenty of water for us, there's no reason to convert ice into water here. Alright, let's patch this up here. This textile mill. Some of these places I won't really need right away. I'm just sort of making them so I have them. Alright, well, this isn't going to take much longer. As you can see, a hammer is needed to make this. We do not have any hammers. The city is making hammers for us, so we no longer have to carry such tools if we're making them within the city itself. This is a very good non-time waster for us, as we no longer have to go to trees and find logs to convert into hammers, which will break after maybe 4 work buttons worth of work. The city will just make tools for us if we have the right shop, and we'll automatically use them for when we're building things. Alright, these textiles are going to need plastic as well. I might have to think about getting more oil wells. I think there's a few more pots of oil around. Maybe. Not exactly sure about that. I'll have to take a look around. Oh well. Clothing factory might be good. My people will start wearing clothes then. Maybe.